I only go to university if I want to go to university, and I do not know if I want to go to university.
18-year-old Maria still lives at home with her Middle Eastern parents. But with their very different views on life, Maria and her mother row constantly. At the first coven, Maria cast a spell to promote harmony with her mum.
We're supposed to make a wish, and I could wish for anything. That could be money, Lamborghini, BMW. But then when we sat into the circle, things started to change, and I thought I'm going to wish wisely. So I used my wish to stop us arguing. The witch said that we're from one branch. There's yours, there's mine. So we have to keep this forever. We have to keep it for a long time, because that means we're going to start getting along, and you're going to start understanding me, and I'm going to start understanding you, and we'll be closer friends.
Oh. Oh. I love her. And I think, yeah, I'm going to try it.
2 miles away, rock chick Samantha has decided, as it's a time for new beginnings, from this moment forward, she will be a non-smoker.
And I'm going to will myself, with the power of the moon and all the stars, to flipping stop smoking.
So, being a modern kind of witch, Samantha gives an age-old craft a 21st century twist.
Away, evil cigarette.
28-year-old Australian hairdresser Mecca has spent weeks trying to persuade her ex-boyfriend to return her mobile phone. Last night, she cast a spell on him.
I got a message saying that he was around the area that I was, and basically did he want me to leave the phone there with someone that we know.
She's got her phone back.
No!
Yeah, her phone's back.
No! No!
Wow.
What, when? How?
20 hours later.
That's made my head go.
Oh my God, she got it back the next day.
It was definitely witchcraft that brought him to me. I just think it's great that this can happen. Ooh, let's play more.
But Gailey's has a serious warning for her budding witches.
Spells work the easiest way. So if you ask for a spell and you very, very clearly say, right, I'd like to lose weight, then there's very simple ways. That is nasty diseases that you can't help but lose weight, or accidents where you lose part of your body, so you actually lose weight. You know, that's the easiest way of losing weight.
Heeding Gailey's words, the girls are careful what they wish for.
Well, my friend is going in for an operation on Monday, and I thought couldn't get much more white witchy than wishing someone well.
Her sick friend is partner Rob, the lead singer of rock band Alabama 3. Rob was recently involved in an incident which has left him with a serious neck injury.
I had an altercation with a bloke who was Zeke-iling at the band. He came to blows and I crossed my forehead with his nostrils.
As a result, Rob now faces a risky operation just weeks before a major tour. So as these witches of East Dulwich prepare to perform a healing spell, they are joined by fellow coven member Mecca and Hannah's partner Steve, who is also facing surgery.
A little while ago we found out Steve had a hole in his heart. 2 weeks ago he had a camera stuck down his throat, and we found out that the hole was big enough to cause a problem.
Speedy recovery.
No, it's going to be fine, I know.
We want him on the golf course in 2 weeks.
Can you use magic for personal gain then, can you?
No, absolutely not. Well, actually, what Gailey's told us is that you
Can
can...
you see into the future?
Well, no, but Gailey's
What about
told us that
horse
you
racing?
can use witchcraft for personal gain, but if you do, you should be very careful about what you wish for, because, for instance, if you wish yourself wealth, you may become wealthy, but it will be through inheritance, so you'll lose someone that you love.
Oh dear.
So you have to be
Nervous
very
guinea
careful
pig
about
Steve
how you
looks on as the girls perform a healing spell provided by their teacher Gailey's.
Welcome the powers of the west.
And we welcome the powers of the north.
Welcome the powers of the north.
We
Say
will-
it slowly.
Yeah, I'm just practicing.
So you're going to go forward and start growing?
Steve, you're not allowed to interrupt, love. You've got to really pay attention now, because this is the serious bit.
If there is such a thing as a dark side and it's all powerful, then you shouldn't really mess with it. I don't think you should mess with the good stuff either unless you know what you're doing.
It's about making wishes. We're not, we're not professional witches. It's about making wishes and hoping things that are good can come true to those we care about.
People use the term witch as an insult. I think it's quite hurtful. I like witches. It's a compliment to strong birds.
May the East bring calm thoughts for his operation tomorrow. May the powers of the South give him strength. May the West give calm emotions. And may the North make him grounded and ready for healing.
If you paint the front door with gloss paint and you don't put an undercoat on, it'll just peel off. So a little knowledge is dangerous. So as long as, if they get it wrong, it isn't bad, I don't mind.
Maria's spell to bring harmony with her and her mother has not gone well. Last night the two had a huge row. Now Maria is having serious doubts about the power of witchcraft.
I haven't argued with her in that way in ages. It was raw. It was a very terrible argument. Then it made me think, hold on, witchcraft. Maybe it's gone a bit pear-shaped. And I've decided that I've changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
Elsewhere, however, things have gone far better. Hannah's partner Steve and Samantha's partner Rob have made unexpectedly speedy recoveries, almost as if by magic. And only a week after an operation that could have left him paralysed, Rob is back on stage, paying homage to his witchy woman by making her part of the act.
Are you all right, my darling?
Yeah, the operation was fantastic.
Are you all right, my darling?
Yeah. I think it went all right, don't you, Han? Do you think it went all right? Please tell me it went all right.
Convinced that their healing spells worked, Samantha and Hannah persuade a doubting Maria to attend this week's coven meeting.
We had to do drumming to build the energy in the circle, and I think that was great. And it was fun. It was just joyful and really relaxing.
Maria decides to have a second attempt at casting a spell to build bridges with her mum.
Just get a candle from that part that really resonates with you. To anoint it and to think about all the good things, all the happiness.
At the healing coven, Gailey's, High Priestess of the Morgans, is joined by her partner, Mike Braun, who, fortunately enough, is also the High Priest of Avalon in his own right.
I'm High Priestess to my partner Michael. Michael's my High Priest, and when we work with certain collections of people, we act as the High Priest and the High Priestess of that group or that coven.
They are also joined by Sarah, a 26-year-old musician. Sarah recently lost her mother and is hoping the Witch Project can help her, but she finds it hard to accept help.
There was a part of me that didn't want to be healed. There was a part of me that wanted to stay hanging on to the negativity that I'd sort of invested in.
These stones I use for divination, and they are very, very good at giving people a very clear idea as to where they are.
Yeah, I did have an extraordinary moment of blinding clarity that put the whole thing into perspective, and I remembered, fuck, it might have been the spell, who knows.
As witchcraft grows in popularity, businesses have latched on to its huge commercial value. Now even the big-name high street stores sell must-haves for would-be witches, so Mecca has no problem finding what she's after.
What I want to do is boil in a big cauldron with smoke and incense, and I want to boil it up and get it to work. To help those who are single to wish to make themselves attractive to others. Right where we need.